Hey, look, all you beautiful people, past, present, and yes, even those in the future. Welcome to a new game. What is this? This is Hero of Law. Hydrate already, Jacob? Oh my goodness. I need to turn down the music just a little bit more. Because it is still just a bit too loud on my end. There you go. I don't think we need it that loud. Hey, Don, how's it going? Is it time to yick? No, it's time for a trial.
It's time for a trial.
Hydrating with some tea. And so we are playing a Romhack of A Legend of Zelda, but it turns the entire game, or at least there's only one case in this version of Hero of Law. But basically, we're playing Ace Attorney with Legend of Zelda characters. Let's get into it.
I really want to know what we're gonna do. Like, I want to know what this case is about. I'm really excited to know what we're gonna be doing.
And plus, they also added autosave, which is great, or at least transformed.
That's what it says.
Yeah, I know.
I want to know what the case is. I want to know who's on trial.
It's so quiet. Do you think they forgot?
Forgot? Who's forgetting?
Forget a royal visitation? No one could make such a blunder, princess.
Oh, wow, it's really hard to know who's talking right
Yeah, I know. It is a bit hard. And I'm not, this is an auto scroll in this section. Well, I guess I should go in then.
Oh.
They're dead. Well, she's not, but he's dead.
Oh my god, there's a murder!
Right off the bat. March 17th, 9:30 a.m. Hyrule Grand Court. Defendant lobby number 3.
Why do Hyruleans use the Gregorian calendar?
Yep, apparently. You think after so many years of doing this, I'd be used to the stress. We would have been here sooner, but he wasn't dead yet. Oh god. So why am I shaking? Yeah, it's a lot worse than it when it's your friend's life that's on the line. Come on, gotta look professional. She can't.
All the dialogues in his head will always be in his head. People will be looking at him. He'll say all this stuff in his head and go, "Huh?
She can't see you like this." Speaking of her, though, where is she anyway? Hey, you over there! Do one of you want to be the guards?
I assume Zelda's about to come in, and I know Okami's probably gonna be the better Zelda of the two of us.
She's probably going to be Zelda, yeah. So, do you want to be the guard in this case then?
Huh? What is it, attorney? The trial isn't starting yet.
But it will be soon, right? Would you happen to know why my client isn't here yet? I didn't get to speak much of her when she was arrested, so I was hoping I could at least exchange a word with her now.
Well, you aren't the only one with the idea.
No time. Basically, this turns the entirety of Legend of Zelda into a single court case that is similar to Ace Attorney. So, if you mean fighting with, logic and reason, then yes.
I believe she is currently in the prosecutioner's lobby. He wanted to talk to her as well.
What?
Who is going to be the other attorney? That's what I want to know. Is it going to be another iconic character?
What is up with this guy? He bars me from the crime scene, he blocks my detention center visits, and now this? Hey Jay, how's it going? I don't remember this version of Ace Attorney. Yes, we're doing a Legend of Zelda Ace Attorney Romhack. It is, already off to a great start.
Not to worry, she will definitely be here before the trial.
How's your day going, Claude? My day's going great. My day is going pretty well. I'm still on vacation, but I am back from spending some wonderful time with some wonderful people. So some of you might know who they are. Yeah. And now we are relaxing and enjoying McMortar case. Great. That'll be a joyous 5 minutes indeed. But there's nothing I can do but wait.
Tell us about the case, Link! How do you not know anything about the case as an attorney?
Sometime later.
You heard the guy, he got barred from the crime scene?
Yeah. So he doesn't
He
know
wasn't
much of
allowed
anything.
to visit her in the detention center.
That sounds really bad. How do you defend someone you can't even talk to?
Well, at least
Yeah.
in the context of
This
this,
legal system is shit.
well, I think it's because Link is friends with the defendant, and there might be a slight conflict of interest. But then again, this is Hyrule, so they probably just did that because, you know, the other opposing side said, no, you cannot let him, you know, interview this guilty person.
This guilty person.
Okay, this is ridiculous. How much longer can he keep her?
Ah, see, there she is. No need to get all worked up.
Who wants to be Malin?
If I'm gonna be Zealot, you should be Malum.
Oh, okay. Something wrong? Did I hear shouting?
So much for looking professional. No, don't worry. Everything's fine. Don't worry, Malin. We have every person on the force to find the killer. We won't rest until we find them. Now then, let's go have a bite to eat.
I'm pretty sure Malin's being accused of the murder.
Yeah. Link is better than Link. How can Link be a lawyer if all he could do is yell? That's what we were saying! This is Malin. Ever since we met in Hyrule Castletown all those years ago, we've been great friends. Her heart's in the right place. I know she cared deeply about her father.
Ah. If everything's fine, why do you look so worried?
Well...
How did the investigation go? Did you find anything?
Because Link is a better Link, that's why he's an excellent lawyer. But which Link is better than the other Link? That's the question. Don't worry, Malin, your lawyer will find the link to your father's murder. Hey!
What is it, baby girl? What are we fussing about?
Yes, the investigation. I found tons of, groundbreaking stuff. Particularly that my opponent's a real scumbag! What did the prosecutor want from you anyway?
Well, it was mostly just threats. Oh god, sorry, I was vaping. It was mostly just threats. He kept explaining in detail what'll happen to me if I'm found guilty.
Wait, who will be the Maya in this game? Navi or Midna? I don't... Well, I mean, I know,
Oh,
but I don't want to...
Hold on, things are glitching.
Oh, it is? Hang on. Let me click off the YouTube side of things. Alright, how are we now? Are we good?
I think we're good now.
Okay, I closed out of YouTube's side of things, so hopefully the connection won't be as jittery. But alright, no vaping in the courthouse.
Oh, sorry.
To answer your question, Jay, we'll have to see. I know what happens, but I don't want to spoil anything, just in case. I mean, considering that this is using Ocarina of Time, I doubt Midna would be in this game. Navi, who knows? Doesn't sound like a vital discussion that needs to happen right before the trial.
Navi's the other lawyer. Hey, look, listen! They did it!
No, that's
they killed them!
No, that's the pairing Tattle and Tail. He probably just did that so we wouldn't have much time to talk.
You believe in me, right? I didn't do it. I never.
What are we going to choose? Of course I believe you, or well?
We all know how these work out. It's never the person that we're defending that did it.
So of course I believe you?
Yeah.
Alright. Of course I believe you! Although, I'll be honest, things aren't looking very good right now.
Don't tell your client that!
What have you got there?
Oh, this is just a pictograph of father I carry around. Sorry, pictograph threw me off.
Yeah. Obviously, the rival lawyer has to be Ganondorf. Who? I mean, real? I mean, I don't know. I'm sure it is. Don't Malin have the looks that can kill? Not me, which I always carry around a sword.
I just can't believe he's gone.
I wish I knew how to cheer her up right now. Link's in the trial, his opponent being Link. Well, I mean, there can only be one Link, so... I'm not very good at handling emotional clients. Yeah, you just said, yeah! Hey, you know, that pictograph could be really useful for the trial.
No, it can't. It's just an old picture.
Oh, how so?
Ocarina of Time Link versus Wind Waker Link. Honestly, that would be interesting, you know. You and Cappy together. I could present it to show that you two had a great relationship.
Oh my god, is this Link's like first day ever thinking about being a lawyer? It was like, I chose to be a lawyer today.
Well, apparently he spent
Really?
years.
No. This is just him being like, well, we need a new gimmick for the new game, so I guess I'm a lawyer now.
I guess so.
You really think so? Oh, well, here you go then.
We got Malon's pictograph added to the court record. At least I'll be walking in there with something other than my badge. But wait! We shouldn't be we shouldn't be idle chatting. Anyway, there's not much time left. I know it's hard to talk about, but can you tell me what exactly happened? Or what actually happened? But jokes aside, though, this would be a great crossover. Honestly, that would be, yeah. I don't stand much a chance if I don't know your version of the story.
I understand.
Oh.
Hey, whoa, what just happened?
He interrupted us.
Oh, okay. The trial is starting! Defendant attorney, please enter the courtroom at once! I said defendant attorney. Both are accurate. I did not pause.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Shouldn't have said that stuff about having no chance.
No shit.
Alright. Everything will be fine. The prosecutor has been playing me for a fool since this began, but sooner or later, his arrogance will be his undoing. Let's head inside.
In a real court of law, technically, if you aren't given any of the evidence either, I don't think they're really able to hold that. If you ask for evidence and they refuse to give it to you, it's technically against the law.
Yeah, technically. But you also gotta consider this is medieval Hyrule. Who's to say that they haven't ironed all the details out yet?
That's so dumb.
My name is I've been a defense attorney for the last 7 years. Wait a minute.
I beg to fucking differ.
You were 10 years old
That's
at
what
the
he
start of Ocarina.
That's what he was doing all that time in slumber. They put him in law school.
Oh
That makes
my
a lot of
God.
sense. I won my fair share of cases, and lost some too. But this one is personal. There's so much at stake here. Not only do I have to save Malon's life, but I gotta find out who did this to Talon.
Malon and Talon.
Yep. He was always so kind. He didn't deserve this. I need to do him justice. I can't lose this. Was this a scrap dialogue for the original game? LOL. No, this is an entire ROM hack of, you know.
Who the fuck is that? Sorry.
Who the fuck do you think?
Who wants to be Judge Ramu? Or whatever his name is.
You go ahead. I think I'd like to be Ganondorf.
Oh,
Because
great.
it doesn't look like Zelda's gonna appear soon.
Oh, you want me to? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, go
Oh, okay,
for
sorry.
it.
I didn't know who you were talking about. Court is now in session for the trial of Malon of Lon Lon Ranch. The defense is ready, Your Honor.
No, you're not.
Link looks, you know, he looks professional. Except for that nightcap he has on.
That's
Who the fuck
Dragmire?
is Dragmire?
That's Ganondorf's last name in Ocarina of Time.
Oh.
Ganondorf Dragmire.
Oh, what voice should I give him?
He looks so out of place wearing purple and not orange. That is true. That is true.
Do you think I
Wait.
should give him my fancy voice that I gave to that other guy on our last trial?
Yeah, why not?
You don't even know what voice I'm talking about.
Really? Well, I mean, I'm trying to remember which fancy guy though. I think he did a couple of versions of when he plays Ace Attorney, right?
Well, here's the real question. How much do I want to mess with Jade?
Ooh.
I
Yes.
really don't want something that doesn't fit the character right now or I'm going to lose it.
Okay.
Okay.
I sincerely doubt that.
There we go.
What were they thinking? Pitting me against some pathetic kid.
That wasn't me.
He's ugly. Ew.
Smell your tongue. You bring shame upon the fine color of your hair, vile woman.
Oh, so he's sexist
Sorry,
too.
his expression
that
makes
voice
me.
does match. I can allow this voice.
Hold along, the world shall know the horrible things you've committed. Let us not prolong the inevitable. Shall we begin?
No, this court is no place to be exchanging insults, even though we'll do this the entire session. Since the prosecution seems ready as well, let's hear their opening statement.
The opening statement shall also be the closing one. The girl did it. It's obvious. She killed her own father in cold blood. Oh, so she could have the ranch to herself, which, really doesn't make sense because I'm pretty sure she was already set to inherit it when he died. All she had to do was wait, but why murder him? Couldn't wait for the whole thing to die naturally, could you, free little rat? As you can see, I am completely professional.
Objection! Your Honor, you can't allow this man to verbally abuse the defendant like this.
Did he just hire in order
He
to
did.
object?
She committed murder again. She deserves every minute of scorn she gets. Forget back into the court of law.
Yeah.
I do believe a little less commentary wouldn't go amiss.
Aww. Sure, you'll change your opinion once you see all of the damning evidence.
The damning evidence you didn't share?
Yeah,
Who is this guy? How can he speak to the judge like that?
I'm the guy who's fucking him behind the courthouse.
Ganondorf Dragmire. Looks like I've been lucky to avoid meeting this man until now. The stories I've heard about him must be true. A boorish barbarian of a man hailing from the Gerudo Providence. Apparently, he prides himself on the nearly clean streak he's cultivated for decades. All while disrespecting everyone in the court, including the judge. I've even heard some attorneys refer to him as the King of Evil. Definitely has the look at the very least. Who wears full armor to court? Who wears a nightcap to court? Very well. Please present your case to the court.
Oh. You don't seem to like me talking, so I'll just present the facts.
You're getting so, nasally that your mic started not picking it up. You've gotten more and more nasally as you've continued on.
Just a bit.
Sorry, it's allergy season. Bring Emperor of the Sheikah Force to the stand.
Please present your case to the court. Pulls out a suitcase. Well, here we go. The first battle.
With nothing for us to use.
I know Impa. She's quite the competent detective. Which worries me. Please let her have a mistake just this once. Who wants to be Impa?
Hello, my lesbian awakening.
Well, it sounds like you...
State your name and whatever it is you pretend to do.
The question is, do you want me to do it so you don't have to talk to yourself, or do you want to talk to yourself?
I'm fine talking to myself. Are you sure you don't
It's
want
your
it? You can
lesbian
have it if you want.
awakening.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't
I
know
don't wanna
why. I'm
steal
looking
roles
at her
from
and I'm
you.
like, what the fuck?
This isn't how she actually. They put the hat and the coat on her, and it's not doing her favors. In game, she's
No.
wearing a tight bodysuit with muscles for days.
Okay.
I mean, they're polygonal muscles.
Yeah.
You know, as was the time, but even so, it started something in me.
Mhm.
Oh shit. I left the cat to that.
Oops. You never change, do you, prosecutor?
It sounds like a comedy is making Ganondorf sound like Voltro from Harvey Birdman.
What's Harvey Birdman?
I have no idea.
Possible change would be for the worse. Now, stop wasting time. Name and occupations. Hurry before I start hurling slurs.
Oh man.
Thank you!
No sneezing in the court.
Sorry, I have allergies.
Very well. I'm Impa, head detective of the Sheikah Force Homicide Division. Sure, for now, at least. Well, what are you waiting for? Start talking. You were the one assigned us the case, so you know all about it. What calamity has befallen our fair kingdom? Still can't be bothered to give a proper opening statement.
Impa being the gumshoe of this game just feels off. I mean, she's no nonsense, so.
I do like so far is that it doesn't seem like they're trying to smush them in to the various roles one for one.
Yeah.
Like, yes, Impa is the detective, but she's clearly very competent.
Yeah.
Unlike dear Gumshoe.
They did give Link the very right personality. Like, there's so many things when he like bent over and started sweating. I'm like,
Yeah.
that's literally a right move.
Absolutely.
Yeah. To be fair, though, Link does not have much personality beyond
That's true.
strong and brave. So
Hell
You know.
I suppose I could do the prosecutor's job for him this time, for the sake of an unbiased look.
Please go ahead, detective. Harvey Birdman, Attorney at Law. It was a series on Adult Swim back in the early 2000s. The episodes were only 15 minutes, so you can binge watch the entire series in an afternoon.
The incident happened early yesterday morning on Lon Lon Ranch, a local supplier of goods located just south of Castletown. The current owner of the homestead, Talon, was found dead in his ranch house.
Why is she just holding a knife? Sorry, she literally just pulled out a weapon.
Yeah.
Oh, this is the murder weapon.
I
It's
charge
got
her-
my prints all over it. I forgot to wear my fingerful gloves.
Oh no. A tragic loss for our kingdom for sure. I've seen the man around Castletown a number of times, delivering goods.
Quite. The owner was a rather important figure in the local community. In any case, we were alerted to the scene of the murder by the Royal Guard, who were there on official business.
Official business? What kind?
Classified. As I understand, the rich.
Rich?
I know, baby, I know there's doggies are out there, and you want to go play with them, but you can't. You can't. It's bedtime. It's lie down time. As I understand, the ranch provides the kingdom with vital services to ensure it is operating as it should, and as a gesture of appreciation. The crown orders a visitation to the ranch every year.
Oh, give me 1 second. Okay, sorry, I had to check something real quick.
Storybot banned them, you're good.
Yeah, I saw the bit, like, Siribot banned. I thought, like, the bot banned itself for a minute. That's why I had to be sure.
No.
Because it didn't show me on my other chat log, so we're good. I see. A scheduled an annual visit. Continue, detective.
When the Sheikah force arrived, they found the victim bleeding out onto the floor. Next to him lay his daughter, Malin, breathing but unresponsive. After a thorough investigation, we arrested her as she was deemed the only possible culprit. That about covers the gist of what happened.
Yes.
The gist.
Ew.
Very nice and succinct. Keep that up and perhaps you will keep your job.
You don't have the right to fire them.
Ho ho! I don't think the good detective here has to worry much about that, given that she is the head of the department. Which reminds me, why is the head of detectives herself on a case like this? Were the other detectives unavailable?
That would be because I have been assigned to this case by order of the King of Hyrule himself.
The king himself assigned you? That doesn't happen very often, does it?
You are correct, Your Honor. I'm not usually involved in field work like this. This time, however, the king felt it necessary because of who is involved.
Who is involved? Is the death of a ranch worker really a concern for the king?
Well, as I said. Exactly, as I said. Longline Ranch is a very important supplier of goods, to be sure. But that's not who I meant. I imagine one of the top investigators on this job because it was the royal princess herself who discovered the crime scene. Oh, actually, after closer inspection, that's not the murder weapon. You're right. She's just pulling a knife on these people.
Yep.
Yeah.
Order! I will have order! The royal princess Zelda witnessed the crime?
There you have it. It's rise of the princess's own words. Down it when we denounce your own royalty.
This is bad. I can't really object to that. Very well. If the princess is testifying today, it's better we don't make her needlessly wait. Detective, please testify about exactly why the defendant was arrested.
Okay, wait. So if Zelda's going to be the witness, Claude, you've seen this before. Are there multiple witnesses?
Yes, I would say there are quite a few witnesses in this case.
Okay. All right then. I don't want to hog all the voices.
It's okay.
And with Grant, then I agree with Dragmire. Oh, I'm
That's
sorry.
not.
You're right. I'm
That's
sorry.
okay.
I was mocking him, Your Honor.
That's all right.
'Cause I fucking
Continue.
hate that man. All the evidence points towards this girl being the culprit. You're a good girl. Oh my goodness. Oh, you're such a good girl. Was it you, Empress? Did you do this?
Empress did it.
Did you do this? Because he wouldn't give you any snackies?
Oh, of course. It all makes sense.
He wouldn't. We determined that the murder definitely took place inside of the ranch house. There were only 3 people on the ranch. The victim, the defendant, and a worker who has an alibi for the time of the crime who definitely committed the crime. Because now that I think about it, I do know in the story of Ocarina of Time, there is a ranch worker who is perhaps not the best person. The defendant was found unconscious right in front of the victim, who was bleeding out onto the floor. Furthermore, she was holding a weapon. Without a doubt, that's what was used to kill the victim.
Without a doubt, did you make sure?
No, you see, we may have a sophisticated judicial system, but we do not have any kind of, like, crime forensics technology.
Oh my gosh.
She seems like such a bright girl. It's most unfortunate. I'll have to kill her with my bare hands. Your Honor, I would like to submit these pieces of evidence to the court. First, I have the autopsy report, performed by the Crown's top coroner. No, I think I understand why they made Impa competent, strong Impa the head detective, because without the regular Ace Attorney formula of going to the crime scene and interviewing people and interviewing the defendant in jail, we don't have any background context here, nor do we have the time to gather the crucial pieces of evidence we need. So Impa having an unbiased statement being like, hey, here's this and this and all of these.
Kill
First,
whom?
I have the autopsy report. Performed by the Crown's top coroner.
So, title for context, Malin's father, Talon, was killed, and Malin is being put on trial because, we're here to prove her innocence. Autopsy report. Add to the court.
Here's what we determined to be the murder weapon, which we took from the defendant's hands.
So was added to the court record.
To make sure we had the correct weapon, we conducted a very thorough investigation. We stared at it really closely.
Yep.
Naturally, we searched everyone and thoroughly examined the ranch and its vicinity. Naturally. Nothing unusual was found, but to be safe, we also checked the ranch's inventory list to see whether anything was missing. The list matches the items we found on the ranch exactly, and nothing but the saw has fresh blood on it.
Ranch inventory.
But did you test it?
That does sound quite compelling. It must have been a truly terrifying scene.
Dying from a man by a weapon like this is extremely painful. This only helps prove the defendant's viciousness.
At this rate, they're going to paint Malin as some heartless monster.
There is one more thing I feel I should mention, for the sake of completeness. Shortly after we arrived at the ranch, a courier showed up to take some milk shipments. Of course, business must go on. Is this really necessary to enter into evidence, though? The shipments did end up leaving the ranch, so I feel it bears mentioning. Cunt.
Were the contacts checked before you let them go?
Naturally. Who do you take us for?
Man,
I'll
put
kill
the
Hold
knife
up
away.
my knife.
Even though the worker handling the shipments did get quite worked up about it, we cracked all of the boxes open to check what was inside. In the end, it did turn out to be only milk bottles, but so we let them through.
Very well. Thank you for your thoroughness, Detective.
What a beautiful girl you are.
Milk shipments.
What happened now?
Well, this is where I step in and perform a cross-examination.
Ah, great. How does that work?
Huh?
Could you explain what you're going to be doing?
No, not at all.
Can't hurt to go over this again. What do you think? Sure, why not? Or there's no time.
I mean, you know what you're doing.
Yeah, that's true. So there's no time. Sorry, but there's no time for that. You have to get started right away.
Oh, alright then. I'll just try my best to follow along. You know what you're doing. I doubt, but you seem to.
I sure hope so. This might not be easy. I should just keep in mind that I can press the, yellow right button to skip through text, which I'm not going to do, because I like reading dialogue. The defense is ready to cross-examine the witness.
Nah, a waste of time.
I like how to dance for this alarm had to put a lot of time put into the effort of the courtroom. They could have just did the baseline work and added 2D images, but I'm surprised they went the extra mile. Oh yeah, like they put so much effort into this mod. It's crazy. I meant to say how the devs of this Romhack put. Oh yeah, I know what you meant, Jay. Yeah, they put a lot of effort into this. Like, there's no combat in this game. It's just Ace Attorney stuff. I sincerely hope that you're not implying that standard court procedure is a waste of time, Mr. Dragmire. In any case, we're ready, defense. Please begin the cross-examination.
What do you be?
Alright. The reason for arrest. Alright, so what should we press? There are 6 options here.
Well, you got 6 pages.
Yeah, I'm waiting until you're done reading it, and then we can continue on.
Honestly, like, they say that we determined that the murder definitely took place inside the house, but gave no evidence on that. So that's one place I think. I don't know how many presses you get on this, though.
Well, I mean, we can try. What do you think, Okami?
I mean, I'm gonna let you guys take the lead on this one.
Alright, so let's go ahead and press. Hold it!
Yeah.
How did you know to do that?
Please, Link, don't be absurd. It's quite simple. There was no blood in her
Could
blood.
they cleaned it up?
No, that's preposterous. Who the fuck do you think you are? Had the victim been attacked at some other location, we'd expect a trail of it. We'd expect a trail of it.
Yeah, sorry, you didn't.
Leading to the scene.
Yeah. Anyway, couldn't the killer have just cleaned it all up?
Certainly not. The path to the ranch house at Lon Lon Ranch is not paved in any way. Hitting blood off the ground would require disturbing the soil. Naturally, we found nothing of the sort. Bang! And there wouldn't have enough time to blow that off anyway. Likely true, unfortunately.
Right, it sounds like the location of the crime scene is pretty firm, but I'm not giving up yet. Alright, there's
See,
also...
we got more information at least.
Yep. There's also, the defendant was found unconscious right in front of the victim, who was bleeding out on the floor. Furthermore, she was holding a weapon, without a doubt. It was used to kill the victim. And seems like such a bright girl, most unfortunate.
Go back one. Go back one more. She was unconscious. That's also something I'd press on because she's unconscious.
Yeah,
so
she
why
was.
did they think she did it? When the other
Yeah, why
only
was
other
she
person.
unconscious?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who did the killing? We're about to find that out, Simon. I mean, we gotta prove Malin innocent. Hold it!
Just follow along with the trial. You'll find out too.
Yeah. Malin fainted?
Correct. We couldn't get her to wake for a long time. Eventually, we decided to administer a healing fairy so she could be questioned.
I guess finding the body was just that much of a shock, huh?
Probably just pretending, trying to make it look like she had merely found the body. In any event, you cunt.
Alright.
What? Okay, so they just assumed she did it. But she's passed out on the floor.
Yeah.
Well, I pressed this in too, so why not?
Yeah.
Since they want us to press all this.
Hold
press
it.
all this.
Yeah. How can you be so sure of this?
Look at the autopsy report. The irregular wound leaves a sharp metal object that I'm touching without gloves. The saw was the only sharp implement in the ranch house that could produce such a wound. And as I've already mentioned, we also looked closely at all other sharp things on the ranch.
Plot hole? What plot hole, Titan?
None had recent blood on them.
Impa... Titan, Impa is not a judge. She is the head investigator here.
You need to pay attention, buddy.
That still doesn't necessarily mean the saw was the murder weapon. Maybe the real culprit hid the real one.
Oh yeah? Prove it then! Show us the real murder weapon! God, I'm good at my job.
Oh, I definitely don't have any way to do that. Still, something bothers me about that saw.
Let's look at the court record.
Yeah. So what we got? So we got his attorney coin, the pictograph. We got the autopsy, deep irregular wound that made with a sharp metal object. Victim died from blood loss no later than 8 a.m. The saw, supposedly the murder weapon, found in Malin's hand. Clean of blood.
Clean up blood.
Yeah.
There's no blood on it?
Yeah, there's no blood.
But they said that there was blood on it.
Hmm.
Why was the blood cleaned off?
That's the question. Oh, sorry, did I mess up?
So, you have nothing? What a waste of time. Bring the shack.
Oh, hang on, let's press that again. Maybe. What do you think? Should we press again so that way we can do the what's it called? The saw?
I don't know, should we?
I don't know. I'm just asking.
I have no idea. I don't have a guide for this.
Oh, okay. I can't press it. Okay. No, oh, hang on. Wait a minute.
The-
Oh, I pressed the wrong button.
One of the problems with this style where we don't have the crime scene and whatnot is that we also have lack of context for what we should press on, I feel like.
Yeah. So.
Can you not present?
Objection. Huh? This seems like a very large oversight. I just want to make sure of something. The state of the saw is currently in how is found at the crime scene.
That's correct.
That's strange. Considering how much the victim bled out and how deep his wound was, why is there no blood on the supposed murder weapon?
Is that all you have? No, Chero. They're
Huh?
my pretzels. Actually, the prosecution has an explanation for why the saw is clean, and it's definitely 100% factual. Oh, this cloth that I've been, hiding for dramatic reveal
Mm-hmm.
found in the defendant's other hand. Ah,
They would not have been able to wipe off all the blood with that.
Definitely not.
especially on a saw, you know those jagged edges?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Goodness, you're such a good girl. Lazy. It is stained with the blood. Is it the same as the victim's blood? Who knows? We have no forensics technology. The defendant simply wiped the murder weapon in a futile attempt to hide her involvement, right before she passed out with the murder weapon in her hand.
As one does. Objection! If Malin was trying to hide her involvement, why didn't she just leave the crime scene?
You know we don't use logic in this courtroom. Obviously, she was trying to hide the body when the royal visitation arrived at the ranch.
Which
That's
what
another-
evidence?
That's another question, actually, that I'm wondering. Like, if they do that every year, and Malin's obviously an adult, she would be well aware, I'm sure, that the royal visitation is happening.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If she were going to murder her father, why would she do it the day of the royal visitation
Mm-hmm.
Literally.
in the front room?
The only room outside the bedroom.
Unfortunately for her, it just so happened that the delegation arrived quite a bit earlier than as scheduled.
Yeah, something did not add up. What doesn't add up, Titan?
This courtroom. Have you ever seen an Ace Attorney game? Like, none of this stuff adds up. That's why we're on trial, trying to figure out the clues and stuff.
Yeah. Again.
Panic. She quickly wiped this off and pretended to faint to make it look like she just stumbled upon the scene. And again,
Ah! Young
How does
lady.
he Tyler?
Young
I
lady.
also. What do you mean things are not looking very good? He's a terrible prosecutor.
Yeah, really.
Mm-hmm.
Things are not looking very good for you right now. The court accepts the bloodied cloth into evidence. So, what's the story with this cloth?
Well, as I was doing a final check around the ranch, I noticed the part of the
Bless
fence
you.
around the horse paddock was damaged.
Oh goodness. Oh, I'm sorry. I present some
Not-
serious things going on.
Uh-oh.
Not entirely sure when that happened, but sometimes one of the horses just get a bit too rowdy, you know?
Right.
Anyway, I didn't want to bother Mr. Ingo about it, so I tried to cut up a new rail by myself to patch it up. But then the saw slipped and I cut my hand open.
My goodness, are you okay?
Well, it wasn't that bad. It did bleed quite a lot, though, so I used a cloth to quickly bandage the wound. I was actually going into the ranch house to ask Father to help me with the fence.
Oh, I'm really sorry.
Better than the shit you're coming up with.
And impossible to verify now, of course. The Chica Lord said to use a fairy on the defendant to get her out of her supposed unconsciousness. I do have to give her some credit. She's one cunning woman. I know that would explain a sudden lack of any wound on her hand.
Oh, yes, very so wonderful. Just the other day, I slammed my hand with a gavel, and one took the pain off immediately. Great. Glad to know they use such important things. But, dang it. Too bad there's no way to tell whose blood is on the cloth.
If only we had
Unless-
forensic technology.
If only.
I do believe this matter has been settled. I am ready to call my next witness.
Uh-oh. Is that all I could get out of her?
I think so.
You've served your purpose, Shiva. Be gone. Fine. But you had best treat Her Highness with respect, or I'll see to it that you spend the night in the dungeon.
No weapons in the courtroom!
Do not presume to threaten me, Shiga. A night of darkness and solitude would be nothing but comfort for me.
Okay.
Is that so? Then perhaps we should fill the dungeons with lit candles for the occasion.
They're glaring daggers at each other. If this doesn't end soon, we're all in trouble. Order! Order!
Please let me kill him, Your Honor.
I'm sure we'll treat the princess with utmost respect. You may step down, detective.
I'm sure we'll treat her with respect.
This night was already very weary with all the pointless gabber. The time is ripe to deal the final blow. I call Her Highness, Princess Zelda of Hyrule, to the stand. Oh, I'm a small child.
He's not looking well.
No.
Is something the matter? Why is everyone quiet all of a sudden?
Ah, Your Highness. I believe we're just a bit uncertain on how to proceed. It is quite the honor to have such an esteemed guest in these halls.
Oh.
That was depressing. Wait, Zelda's here? Yep, Zelda's here. She looks like she's midway between child Zelda and post-time skip Zelda. Yeah, a combination of both, I would say.
In the face of the law, the princess is no different from a peasant. Name and occupation. Now, the prosecution will know. I'll not have any derogatory statements directed at the princess. She disappeared.
Yeah.
Derogatory? We simply wish not to lose any more time. We must employ proper.
Oh, man.
If it's all right, detective. I believe the prosecution, unfortunately, does have a point. In the eyes of the law, we are all equal. On this stand, I am just another witness.
She's so happy right now.
I should
Yeah.
not be getting any special treatment. Very admirable, Your Highness.
Holy shit, a compliment.
We all rest easy, knowing that Hyrule is destined to have such a wise monarch.
Ha! I get it.
in his manner.
Is your text like really laggy for you, or are you just
Yeah.
saying some and then?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, sorry. I'm just petting my cat in between words.
Oh, okay. Because I was like, it's happened so many times that I'm like, maybe the text like is so laggy for you or something. I was so
Yeah.
confused.
No, he's got my Toro.
Aw.
Yes, indeed. I eagerly await the day when our next ruler takes the throne and reshapes the kingdom in their image. You flatter me, prosecutor.
You.
Now then, I believe I was asked for my name and occupation. I am Zelda, current princess of Hyrule and heir apparent to the throne.
Marvelous, Your Highness.
Shut the fuck up, Judge.
I'm sorry. Before we begin, I would just like to know, why were you at Lone Lone Ranch to witness this terrible incident? Well, we're gonna find out here after this commercial break. We'll be right back, guys. Go ahead and get yourself
Wow.
a snack and a nice little drink, and we'll be right back after these messages.
Why didn't they want them to take the milk shipment? Like...
Yeah, that is kind of peculiar, I would say.
A little sus, if you ask me.
Just a little sus.
Yeah.
We're back.
It's simple, really. Longwood Ranch is Hyrule Castletown's biggest food supplier. Not only that, but the ranch also equips the Royal Guard with the finest of horses. Every year. Excuse me. The royal family makes a visit as a gesture of goodwill to ensure the quality of the steeds.
Wow, I didn't know your horses were used by the Royal Guard.
Yep.
I'm sorry.
Hey! Hey! What the fuck?
Voice actor fight.
Yep, we work hard every year to make sure they're in the best possible condition. Father loved to boast about it to the other ranch owners.
Ha. No telling. Yeah, huh?
Sorry. Sorry, I had to.
No, I had to too. No telling, I'm sure he did.
How unfortunate. The ranch may no longer meet the Crown's high standards under new management.
That's crazy.
The royal family has a backup I trust. We are looking for one. Naturally, those standards are quite high.
Yes, yes, of course. Now then, please describe what you saw on the day of the incident.
A wolf. Who are both?
No snacks in the courtroom!
I'm princess. I do what I damn well please.
Okay, Gryffindor, in the scene, it's my courtroom. The scene behind the door.
I arrived at Loudline Ranch a little after 8 a.m., accompanied by my loyal guards. I remember being surprised at how quiet everything was. There was nobody there to welcome us. I could sense that something was wrong. I opened the door to the ranch house and went inside. The room was mostly empty. There's a table with some kind of crystal bottle on top of it. But in front of the table, a terrifying scene was unveiling. The defendant hacked at the ranch owner's chest with the Zelda, what are you doing, girl?
Why is she lying like that?
Chest with the saw she was holding. I was overcome with fear, and I screamed. I'll never forget what I saw that day.
She's lying in a court of law.
I heard that Talon and his daughter were incredibly kind. I cannot believe she would commit such horrible violence.
The violence of this testimony. I would literally provide that fucking autopsy to her too on that.
What? Oh my! You saw the very moment the victim was killed?
It,
It.
there you go. Decisive testimony. As there is no need to doubt, the Princess Naaman, I call for the judge to make a ruling right away.
Objection! Hey now, hold on. I didn't get to cross-examine the witness yet.
You haven't, fool, because there is no need. Did you not hear one word of what I said?
Objection! Again! Didn't you just say we should follow all the procedures and treat the princess like any other witness? This is the defense's right!
You complete.
I believe the defense has a point. They have to do every right to perform. They do have the right to perform a cross-examination, no matter who is testifying.
I was quite looking forward to this part myself. That's why
Why'd you make
I
up
lied.
such a bogus story? Yeah.
Exactly. So you can cross-examine it. How exciting is that? I've only ever read about court proceedings in the Royal Library. What? It's illegal to lie on stand? Uh-oh.
Didn't get that far.
That being said, I will not tolerate any reckless accusations towards the princess. Is that clear? Naturally, Your Honor. I'm not going to cross-examine the princess. This isn't going to end well.
What's gotten into the prosecutor? That seemed like a rather intense outburst.
Well, I do have a guess.
Oh?
Because of the princess's status, it's possible the Dragmire didn't have an opportunity to discuss her testimony with her. That might mean that this testimony is a surprise even to him. This could be my chance. Before we begin, there is just one thing that caught my attention. I believe the princess mentioned seeing some kind of glass bottle at the crime scene.
That would be this, I presume, another piece of evidence I was withholding for funsies. Yes,
Yeah.
that is exactly it.
What is that?
Oh, this is the bottle of perfume that Father intended to gift Her Highness when she arrived. He quickly rode out to town to get it at the last moment. We didn't know that the princess was coming instead of the king until only about 2 hours before the visitation.
How thoughtful. He really did not need to bother himself so. As fascinating as this all is, the prosecution doesn't believe it's relevant to the case. I held on to it because,
Objection!
well, it smells nice.
It's good to have a full picture of the crime scene. The defense The defense requests the bottle be accepted into evidence.
No, my perfume! Desperate to latch on to every little thing, are you? Whatever. I'm gonna add it to the evidence if it'll make you happy. No skin off my teeth. And you know, that's a really weird sentence, honestly.
You have
Doesn't
no
have
skin on your teeth.
Exactly.
Teeth doesn't have skin. Skin does indeed have teeth in a way because they are kind of set inside our bodies. But teeth don't have skin.
Yeah, teeth don't have skin. In that case, the court accepts this bottle into evidence. Perfume bottle was added to the court record. Now then, defense, begin your cross-examination. Alright, cross-examination.
I would definitely ask about her seeing it happening because I'm trying to see if there was any. They arrived a little after 8 a.m. What time would be? Because the autopsy said that he couldn't have died. Because go to the court record real quick. Don't present anything.
Yeah.
But the autopsy says.
Where's the autopsy? It is.
It's before the weapon.
It is.
Yeah, victim died from loss of blood no later than 8 a.m. Don't present.
I'm
that
not
here,
I'm not presented. So what do we think?
I would hold on. Go to the next one.
Oh, sure.
There's nobody there to welcome us, there's also that stagehand or whatnot. But keep going, cause I want to fucking. I really want to just hear her fucking talk about the fucking dying part where she fucking saw her get hacked and slashed.
Yeah, hacked at the this one.
Yeah.
All right.
Hung from the neck until dead.
That wasn't what she said.
So the other ones were this, overcome with fear, never forget the day, and then couldn't
this
believe.
is yeah, so I would just press this one.
All right. Hold it! You were at the exact time of the murder, Your Highness?
That is correct.
That's impossible. You're lying.
The defendant will curb her outbursts. You're addressing loyalty.
She's supposed to be treated like anyone else. God damn, everyone's going back on their words.
This is bad. What now? Ask about the crime scene, what was outside, or accuse Zelda of the crime?
We're not gonna
Ask about the crime scene. Yeah, don't accuse Zelda of the crime because they don't want any accusations thrown at the
Yeah.
princess.
Exactly. So ask about the crime scene, I wager. So
Mm-hmm.
third one makes no sense. Yeah, it doesn't. Where were the victim and the defendant at this time?
Excuse me. The ranch owner was in front of a little table that is directly across from the entrance door. The defendant was right in front of them and quickly fainted after her attack.
So she didn't wipe the weapon.
A large pool of blood started forming where the victim was.
Hmm.
There's so many things, because how did she wipe the weapon off then before? Okay, sorry, just keep going. Maybe there's a way.
I had a rather good view of the whole scene.
Right. It is as unfortunate as... I can't reread that. It is as unfortunate as it is fortunate that you could see the whole thing in such detail. That sounds sociopathic, Zelda. Now, please continue. Should I ask something else?
Maybe ask about what was outside, just to make sure we got everything.
Are you sure there wasn't anyone else at the ranch, Your Highness?
No, the place looked empty. Although I did later see a worker pull up a loaded wagon when a courier came asking about milk shipments. He caused a little bit of a scene when the Sheikah force started inspecting it. The worker must have been somewhere else on the ranch, I suppose. This ranch is pretty large. Said worker was inside a building on the other side. It's quite understandable she wouldn't have seen him until later.
Dread, this really doesn't give me a whole lot to work with. Should I ask about something else? Nah. We already asked about the crime scene, so we can't accuse Zelda of the crime.
Present anything here?
Well, let's see. What do you think we should present?
Oh, we can't present anything.
Oh, well. Maybe after this dialogue wheel, we can.
Yeah.
So, nope, that's enough. Alright, should we?
Okay.
There.
Maybe the first, cause like, maybe I don't fucking know. Can we present the murder weapon and see if she saw them hack at them with that?
Yeah, let's try it.
Chicken sash.
Yeah, that's true. Malin couldn't possibly wipe off the blade while the princess was watching. But it's not entirely out of the question. There's something much more damning in this testimony. I shouldn't play all my cards this early.
Okay, so it's just telling you not go to the. Can you use the autopsy?
Yeah, let's try it. Oh Objection!
Aha!
Your Honor, Your Highness, I believe I found something that doesn't quite match up with the facts.
Hell yeah.
Oh, well, okay, that wasn't me.
Yeah.
You won't let the defense speak, prosecutor! I think I see why he so desperately wanted to prevent this cross-examination now. Your Highness, you stated you arrived at the ranch shortly after 8 a.m., correct?
Yes. The visit was scheduled for 8:30 exactly. But we were quite a bit early.
I see. That makes something you mentioned quite impossible. As stated by the autopsy report, the victim definitely died before 8 a.m. You couldn't have seen the defendant attack the ranch owner when you arrived. Because the victim was already dead by then! Alright. Order! Order!
Blah 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 blah.
Yes, you've really caught her in a lie.
Your Highness, what is the meaning of this? While I wholeheartedly respect and serve the crown, I will nonetheless not tolerate lies in my court.
I have not lied. I suppose I did not see the exact moment it happened. I guess I only thought I did.
Princess, this is a matter of life and death. Was Zelda herself told a lie? Is she just factually wrong? Is she lying outright?
It doesn't matter. She fucking
Yeah,
lied.
she
It
lied,
don't matter what
yeah.
truth she was told. If she did not see it happen, you're not supposed to say I saw it happen.
Yeah, really.
I definitely saw the defendant there, though, along with the body. There's no one else who could have done it. I remember all the other details correctly. The bodies on the floor, the pool of blood. You have to believe me.
Perhaps it would be best if Her Highness revises her testimony. That's not good. There's still not enough doubt to overturn this testimony. I'll have to find something else, or this case will be over.
This case is over.
Witness testimony, number 2. What I actually saw.
What I actually saw.
Because, actually...
That's Oda.
I am sorry for embellishing the truth a little bit. I'm kind of a cunt, you see. What I did not see the actual moment of the attack. But it had to have happened shortly before I went into the ranch house. Miss Mellon and her father were the only ones at the scene of the crime, so she must be the culprit, because that's how that works, right?
Yeah, I'm sure that's how that works. I see. You only saw the aftermath of the scene, not the actual crime being committed. Very well. Hopefully there are no issues in your testimony this time. Defense, it's time for your cross-examination. Naturally, Your Honor. Dragmeyer still looks pretty angry. Bet he didn't expect such a blatant contradiction to pop up. If I could just find another one like that, the prince's testimony would become completely untrustworthy in the eyes of the judge. Alright, cross-examination. What I actually saw. Alright, so we got 4 this time.
Okay, I'm sorry for embellishing the truth. I don't think there's really much we can...
Yeah.
Did not see the actual moment of the attack. Yeah, we know that. But it had to have happened shortly before I went into the ranch house.
And then... Because there's two here that...
Can we just press on that one real quick? Like,
Yeah. Hold it!
yeah! I love these. Ones,
Yeah!
sorry.
How can you be so sure of that, princess?
Well, when I entered the ranch house, the victim still had the murder weapon embedded into his body.
Hmm.
Interesting.
What? It's obvious what that means, is it not? The killer did not even have enough time to try to hide the weapon. I might not have seen the murder firsthand. I must have been very close to doing so.
So is this where we present the weapon?
Maybe. Oh my. It seems like a very important detail.
Does everyone forget what was said beforehand every time?
Pretty much, I mean, yeah. I think it would be advisable for Her Highness to amend her testimony.
Certainly, Your Honor.
I think we're just gonna go through.
Interesting. Dragmire certainly doesn't look very happy about this development, does he?
He's having a heart attack.
Thinking about it, I might just know why.
Present the fucking weapon. Oh wait, hold on. Yeah, can we present the weapon here?
Yeah, why
Like,
not?
will it let us present the weapon?
Let's try it. Objection!
Haha! This is so much easier than Ace Attorney.
It is, yeah. I believe I found another reason to doubt the witness's record, or words, excuse me. Did Dragmire do the killing personally, or someone made someone do it? We don't know.
I don't think Dragmire did it. I think Dragmire's just trying to get this girl in jail.
Yeah. It seems the prosecution sees what I'm getting at here. There was a bloody cloth discovered at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has argued before that it was used to wipe the saw clean. If the princess saw the saw lodged into Talon's body, and the crime scene was left intact, then it couldn't have been wiped! Well, Prosecutor Dragmire, care to explain?
Oh, I'm sorry.
This is most perplexing. Your Highness, are you sure that's what you saw?
Well, maybe the person's decided to bold design wanted a valiant and due diligence to solve the victim, thereby contaminating the...
And then wipe the blade clean? That would be almost like framing the defendant.
Oh! I did no such thing. Made sure the crime scene stayed intact. I guess I must have made up memory about the saw sticking out in his cabin as well. Our princess, everybody.
Yep.
I kind of like that they went with the approach though, rather than making Zelda like Zelda.
Yeah.
They threw her for a loop.
Mm-hmm.
I know, my precious. I know about both preciouses.
He's calling the princess an idiot! Sorry!
No, he's not a girl. You even realize what you've done to your bumbling.
Matt Mercer voicing Ganondorf. Anyone? Oh, he was a good Ganondorf. And tears.
Oh, I am sorry. I was just so excited to stand as a witness in court just this once.
She really is like, wow, I just wanted to play the part.
Whenever I try telling my father about anything, he always seems so disinterested. Sweetheart, it's not the time for that sad therapy session. Someone's
No,
dead.
it's not. Yeah. Someone's
Just-
father is dead.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to feel listened to. Defendant, it is clear that you did it. I just wanted to play a larger part in her capture.
Usually speaking, most sailors are more competent than this, unless the plot-induced stupidity happened. Well, this is just actual stupidity on Zelda's end.
This is plot-induced stupidity.
Yep, it is. Yep.
You literally just said unless plot, like this is plot
Yep.
stupidity. It's for the plot.
No, I mean this is what Titan
Sorry.
said.
Yeah, and what I'm
Yeah.
saying is
Yeah, I know what you mean.
this is unless plot-induced stupidity happened. Yes, in order to make this a new game to where you had to make a trial, you had to
Yep.
induce plot stupidity.
Exactly.
Because we know how dumb this sounds, but they're trying to stretch out the game. Therefore, plot-induced stupidity.
Yeah, and that's kind of like an Ace Attorney staple anyway. A lot of stupid people lying.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry for the trouble I have caused you all. Hmm. Hey, whoa.
Your Highness, the court is no place for silly games. As it stands, I'm afraid we will have to strike your testaments from the court record completely. Yes! I did it! The prosecution lost their key witness!
No. No, please wait. I have more to say.
Little girl, chill.
I was wowed by the quiet scene, but I still have not testified about what I saw afterwards. I don't even care about that. Because it incriminates you. It's best that you leave and stop damaging my case with your idiocy.
Oh my god.
Even if you are not interested in my words, you might be interested in the evidence I found that I also did not submit because who the hell admits evidence
Yeah, really.
in this?
Huh? Evidence?
Of course. While the Sheikah Force investigated inside the ranch house, I poked around the rest of the ranch on my own,
It
unsupervised.
took
because-
evidence?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sheikah, did you know about this? Of course I did.
I hate everyone.
You did? I need to show you Sheik's actual ocarina artwork so you see what I mean. Because this trench coat is not doing her favors.
No, it's not.
I don't have your head for this. Excuse me.
Yeah. Order! Order! What is the meaning of this, detective? Why have you withheld this from the court?
Give me a second.
Yeah, take your time. Order, order. This is truly order. Detective Ware. I mean, yeah, just why withhold evidence, Impa?
Yeah.
Because I'm sorry, I have a chronic case of plot-induced stupidity.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Don't we
terminal.
all? Cue the laugh track.
Yeah.
And then, here, Jade, I'm sending you these.
Oh.
It's quite simple.
But plot-induced stupidity happened with this Zelda. Oh yeah, absolutely.
She would not have done it for me, not gonna lie. I think games like this don't do it for me at all. They just look like Gumby characters.
Yeah.
I'm not
I'm
saying
not
she was my
impressed.
favorite look, but it was kind of my introduction to tall, muscular women. And I'm
Mhm.
like, whoa, she's got thighs.
She does.
Anyway, it's quite simple, my dear Watson. The princess specifically requested to present her finding on her own. Well, I knew you agreed to this? Yeah, I knew it'd piss you off. This court is not some playground where children decide when evidence should be presented just because they have a crown.
He's being rude about it, but I can't help but agree with Dragmire on this one. Also, I don't really buy this story. There's no way Impa would have allowed this.
Believe me, I wasn't thrilled with the request either. You see, I almost stabbed the princess over it. However, after seeing the evidence in question, I didn't think it would be at all important to the case.
It's not
Thus,
important evidence, Your Honor.
Yeah.
And it's game-changing.
Mhm.
I let the princess have her fun. Because fuck you.
This is highly, highly irregular. I'm not sure how to feel about this. Prosecutor?
Naturally, I object to this nonsense. If the detective thinks it's irrelevant, then it's probably just a waste of time.
He does have a point, though,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Evidence points to the defendant. It's so clear she did it even without a witness at the scene.
I see. Defend?
What do we do?
If we object to presenting the evidence, then Dragmire loses his key witness. Plus, whatever the princess presents could be bad for our case too.
So we should agree with the prosecution?
Well, on the other hand, we don't really have much to go on. This could be our only lead left.
You know what we're gonna do is we're gonna accept the evidence.
Yeah, we will.
Well, don't keep us waiting. Surely you won't throw away all the progress you've made thus far.
Not gonna lie, I have a feeling that he is using like reverse psychology on us to try and get us not to want to see the evidence. And I think we need to see the evidence.
Yeah, let's request the evidence.
Request the evidence.
I really hope this is the right choice. The defense request the evidence be presented.
One.
See? He doesn't want it requested either.
Yeah.
Haha! We got it!
Well, I agree the situation is irregular. We should still examine all evidence available. It would be silly to dismiss it as irrelevant without even seeing what it is. I do believe you have a point, defense. However, I must warn you, in order to admit this piece of evidence into the court record, the princess's statement that she found it must be admitted as testimony, along with everything else she might say. Yes.
I mean, we already know she's
Yeah.
a filthy, dirty liar, so it'll
Yeah.
be alright.
Yes, Your Honor, I'm well aware. The defense wishes to give the princess one more chance.
Oh, the idiot.
They cut him off. They didn't want him to talk.
Order! Very well then. Your Highness, please testify once more about the new piece of evidence you found during your own investigation.
Thank you. I will not let you down this time. I promise.
I feel like we're about to be let down, Your Honor.
The princess should understand
No,
the
no, no,
gravity.
no. I promise.
You promised.
I promise.
I just hope this new evidence isn't damaging to our case.
It's not gonna be. It's gonna be stupid evidence. I hope.
Witness testimony. My findings.
I wish to express my most felt
Again?
apologies for my mistakes. I'm sorry. No, now she's in a plastic sack.
Oh.
In the earlier testimony, upon entering the ranch house, I saw the defendant passed out in front of the victim, who was bleeding out profusely. So I stabbed him 37 times in the chest.
Oh no.
I stood guard at the entrance of the ranch house until the Sheikah force arrived. Once the Sheikah started investigating the crime scene, I decided to take a look around the ranch. While I was walking near the silo, I noticed a strong odor in the air. I had to stop to see where it was coming from. I followed the scent and found a burned out fire nearby, in a small, nearly empty bottle of lamp oil. I even, of course, took the bottle straight to the head detective.
Sounds very confident.
Hmm.
Also, what does this fire have to do with anything?
And here it is! The oil bottle I found! Is something wrong?
Yeah, this is shit evidence.
Oh no, this might actually be completely irrelevant. Well, yes. Well.
Of course there is, foolish girl. That has nothing to do with anything. Your great finding is some random fire on a ranch? Please. What next? Are you going to declare every rate on the premises suspicious? Well,
The prosecution will calm down. This is bad. Your Honor, despite the fact that this evidence might not seem to add anything at the moment, the defense still asserts its right to a cross-examination. Some straws have been grasped.
why must you insist on this Sharon defense? The witnesses merely regard the same view of the crime scene as the head detective. You haven't been able to find any contradictions in her statements.
I believe there might be a way to tie the princess's new evidence into the case.
Ridiculous!
Regardless of what the prosecution thinks, the defense does have a right to a cross-examination. The court admits the oil bottle into evidence. I just really hope this isn't a complete waste of time, defense. For both your own sake and your clients.
Oh my god.
Cross-examination. My findings. Alright. So we got 7 choices here. That's just an apology. I saw the defendant pass down in front of the victim, was bleeding out. We kind of already knew this.
Yeah.
I stood guard at the end, waiting for the Sheikah force to arrive. Doesn't sound like anything, to be quite honest. Once the Sheikah came and started investigating, then I decided to look around the ranch. While I was walking near the silo, I noticed a strong odor in the air. I had to stop and see what the fire was coming from.
Where it was coming from.
Press it?
There's no fire in that one. No, it says I had to stop to see where it was coming from.
Oh,
but
excuse me.
We don't know it's a fire yet. I was like,
Yeah.
no, it's not a fire yet.
Yeah, not yet. I followed the scent and found a burnt out fire nearby, and a small, nearly empty oil lamp.
Not gonna lie.
And then I took the bottle straight to the head detective.
Why does she sound like she's not sure about that? That is such a weird thing to say.
So what are we thinking?
I would press that, because what's this, like, okay, the odor could be of a fire, but what was the smell? Like, was it a specific thing she smelled, maybe?
Yeah,
Like, what would they be burning?
Yeah, let's see. So we're pressing this one?
I mean, I don't see why not.
Alright. Hold it! What was the smell like?
Ah, look at that! I'm so smart!
Oh, it was awful. A really terrible stench. Surely you don't mean to say that you smelled the hell of a horse and manures and the man's. Do not be ridiculous, you piece of shit.
Oh.
Smell was not coming from the horses.
What?
followed this. Yeah.
All right.
That was so weird. Like we just don't get to know exactly what it was. It
Yeah.
was just that.
Well.
Oh my god.
Let's press it. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, might as well.
A fire, huh?
Now, let me remind you, defense, there's any number of reasons why a fire could have been there.
Name one.
You can still feel the cold grasp of death early in the morn. It's okay, baby.
Princess, how long would you have estimated the fire had been out before you found it?
Oh, right. There was still smoke rising out of the ashes, so it must have been put out recently.
So around the time of the crime.
Someone prepare their is there. I repeat, this fire is irrelevant.
I think he's realized the same thing I did. Well, who was it? Who could have lit that fire anyway?
It would have to have been the ranch worker who was putting the milk shipments together at the time. It was almost certainly him. If you really want to ask about his little barbecue, you might just get your wish soon.
Doesn't sound like it was very appetizing. But without anything concrete to pin on him, we'll just have to brush it off.
I almost want to press this just because he's sweating. He doesn't cry. He sweats. It's his sweat animation.
Yeah, it's a sweat.
You know, like how Ace Attorney, Mr. Right will sweat.
Yeah. Can we just press this? This sounds a little strange.
Yeah, that's what I was wanting to say, because she was like, like, why are you saying
Right. And she allowed you to present it?
He was the one to find it. And since I was going to be the trial anyway. Oh, excuse me. Utter ridiculousness.
Yes. Please make this the last time you do something like this, Your Highness. Proper procedures exist for a reason.
That's so funny.
Yes, I understand.
What else?
Yeah. Do you have any idea why there would be a fire at that ranch that day?
No, it's pretty odd.
Then it sounds like definitely worth looking into. Although it would be hard to link it to the crime in any way. In situations like these, getting as much info as possible is my best bet. Okay, so...
Okay, well then let's press some of the other stuff.
Yeah, wish to apologize.
Not that one.
Yeah. Saw the defendant passed out.
That one.
Oh, that one.
We'll just press it.
Hang on.
We'll just press everything at this point.
Yeah. Hold it!
Yeah!
Was there anything else in the room?
Only the beautiful little crystal bottle I mentioned before. The house is rather barren. God, is that how poor people live?
Most of our things are on the top floor, since the downstairs room is mostly used for ranch business these days.
And the occasional game.
Ah, of course! That's famous Kuko game.
Kuko? Kuko?
Kuko, yep.
Kuko.
The good old days.
Is it fun reminiscing? There'll be plenty of time to do that when the defendant's behind bars.
I was just trying to distract myself from the fact that there's nothing to latch onto here.
Okay.
Alright, so...
That one!
Yeah.
We'll just press everything.
Did anything happen during that time?
No, not that I can recall. The guards did occasionally protest and asked me to let them take over, but I held my stance. While commendable in theory, staying in the same room as a dangerous killer is very wise.
He was asleep.
What if she woke up and lashed out at you?
Sweet Hylia up above.
That thought did not occur to me. Of course not. Foolish girl. But the guards did stay close by. I would have been safe. Probably. Wonderful to see how much faith our princess has in our royal guard. Sure. Yes, of course I do. In any case.
Do we press everything now? Hold on.
Might as well.
Yeah.
So.
That.
Hold it!
That's the only other thing we haven't pressed other than the very first one where she said
Yeah.
she's sorry, and I don't think that's worth pressing.
Yeah,
It's like,
really.
oh, are you sure you're sorry?
Yeah, really.
Are you gonna continue to lie?
You didn't just go home?
A royal visitation was supposed to last a bit longer. A lot longer.
Mhm.
Father was not expecting us back at the castle until much later. I came to the ranch to examine the horses. So I suppose I could at least do that in the meantime.
How long did it take the Sheikah to arrive at the scene?
It does not take very long to make the trip from Hyrule Castletown to Lon Lon Ranch. I cannot imagine it was more than 20 minutes.
That is pretty fast. Although I imagine the fact that the princess was involved helped speed it up.
Well, Popes, I would be there in half that time. Running backwards even.
You know, this is kind of a tongue-in-cheek reference to speedrunning, as there's a glitch where you can run really fast backwards.
That's funny.
Yeah, I like that reference.
I suppose. It's no surprise, though. Hylian horses are naturally inferior to our fine Gerudo steeds. Yeah, Ganondorf, that sounds...
Oh,
I was trying to say
no, I did skip it. I did skip it.
No. Hey, let me tell you that you beat our horses, you dumbass.
You just don't bother. He's trying to rile you up. Alright. We are
Oh,
coming
God.
up
Is
on
there
time.
Any evidence?
So, what do you think? Should we try to get through this entire case this session,
Well, it
or do
depends
we?
on how long there is.
Because-
It sounds like there's another.
Yeah, there's one more witness after this.
There's only
Then-
one.
Yeah.
How close are we to the end of Zelda's section?
This is the last part of Zelda's section.
Okay, why don't we finish this part up,
Mhm.
and then we can save the last witness for another time. 'Cause
Okay.
I got work in the morning. I would rather not be here for another 2 hours.
That is fair.
Is there anything we can present?
Well, let's see the court record. Camera, died, Malon's hands, list of inventory, shipments, the blood, the perfume.
Blood of our enemies.
Yeah, the blood.
Let's see. Can you go to the oil bottle real quick? I didn't get to
Found
read
at
at the
yeah,
range.
found at the range has a tiny bit of oil inside.
We need to present something. I feel like we had clicked on everything but her first statement. And I don't think her first statement has anything to do with anything.
Yeah. So what do you think? Because I don't see the badge, coming in handy. The picture.
Proof that I'm a lawyer.
The picture is just of her family and Ingo.
Yeah.
Like, we already did this, and the saw. I don't think she would know much about the ranch inventory. I don't think she would know much about the shipments either.
Maybe we ask, because I don't know, maybe on the crime scene, can we present the rag at all? Will it let us? Because it seems like if we can't present it, he'll say something.
Right, at the crime scene? Let me see, which one was that? So
That one, yeah.
one?
Maybe present the rag here. I think we were on it. I just couldn't remember which one we were on. I don't know. Let's just try. Okay. Ah, wait, it's working.
Oh.
Oh shit. Never mind. We have hearts.
Yep.
I don't like that there's hearts here.
Yeah, we wouldn't say clear here. But
Damn.
Yeah.
All of a sudden our hearts
Ye-
popped up.
yeah.
Why would it pause us beforehand and then all of a sudden go, ha, you have no evidence?
Yeah, on the wrong track. I mean, we know it's not that then. So the only two evidence I can see is the oil bottle and the perfume.
I have no idea. I thought you knew about this.
I
I thought you know how to solve this.
I watched a playthrough yesterday.
Then what did they do?
I'm trying to remember. I think it was the perfume, but I'm not sure where. You know what? I am going to present the perfume because that's kind of the only thing I can think of right
If
now.
our hearts pop up, I'm gonna scream.
Yeah, yeah, it's popping up.
Damn it, we're fucked!
Damn it, don't worry, we got 3 more chances.
Only for this, like, this whole playthrough, though. We have to be very careful. You can't just use all your hearts on the
Well,
first
here's the
one.
thing. I did see that if we lose our hearts, it would just send us back to the previous scene. It won't repeat the trial.
Oh.
So, you know what? I say let's. Oh, Oh, okay.
We can consult?
Consult. Yeah, let's consult. Don't really see anything wrong with this testimony.
Yeah, I think the princess is finally telling the truth this time.
Perhaps I should just press all the statements. Oh, so apparently.
Oh.
Okay.
We have to press the first one?
I
Sorry,
guess.
you're apologizing again.
Objection.
There's no need to pass the princess on her apology. You only wasted the chance to throw out her testimony.
Yes, defense. Please get to the point. Yikes! Okay, yeah, it was that. It was pressing it, everything. Defense, I believe this is enough. It doesn't seem like you're getting any closer to finding a connection between this fire and the crime at all. I honestly thought the bottle was presented here, but I guess I was remembering wrong.
Maybe it's presented somewhere else.
Yeah. No, I suppose not, Your Honor.
Naturally, I've said this is a waste of time from the beginning.
Hey, give me 1 second, I'm going to snooze. I guess we're coming up to the end of this section.
That's crazy. I was just about to snooze those two. I was
Oh,
about
yeah,
to
thank
snooze
you.
them and... But you did it already. I didn't do
did.
it.
Yeah, I did. In that case, this cross-examination is over. Thank you for your time, Your Highness. I assume you have no more revelations to share with us?
No, I do not. I really thought the fire would be important. Leave my sight! Enough! Your Highness, if you'd allow me to escort you back to Hyrule Castle. Very well. Now the princess's little game is over. We should move this along. God, look at the way I gyrate my hips. The prosecution's stance is still the same, of course. He maintains that the evidence on its own is enough to convict the defendant.
I do believe I am nearly ready to hand down my verdict. Objection!
Eh?
But, Your Honor, there's nothing that definitively shows that Malin committed the crime. This is all circumstantial. There's no way she could kill her own father. Ah, that is an excellent point, defense.
I almost forgot about that
Yes,
part.
yes. The prosecution has yet to elaborate on the defendant's motive. Patricide is not something a person commits lightly.
Bah, I did briefly touch on the subject during my opening statement. Naturally, the prosecution is fully prepared to elaborate on the matter. I would like to call in my third witness.
That has to be the wrench worker.
Okay.
Yeah, don't worry. This is going to be in the recess, and then we'll call it a night.
Excuse me.
Before calling him in, though, the prosecution requests a brief recess to prepare.
Ah, perfect. Recess.
I thought you said you were already prepared. Maybe he wants to double check that his new witness won't pull anything weird like the princess did. Oh, well.
Stick to the script.
I do believe a break would benefit us all. The court will reconvene after a 15-minute recess. Court is adjourned.
All right.
All right.
to save the game.
Let me go ahead and save this real quick. There we go. Alrighty, friends. What's a court case? Man, this case is heating up, that's for sure. Who do you think is going to be the actual McMordor?
The ranch hand. It has to be. It's not going to be the princess.
See, my guess here, Ganondorf mentioned fine Gerudo steeds, and he also mentioned how the royal castle would now have to look for another kind of horse to provide for their guard. My guess is that Ganondorf, through the ranch hand, schemed to have Lon Lon Ranch put out of business, murdering Talon and framing Malon, so that his investment in his own horses would then be put forth to the royal family.
That definitely sounds like a theory, that's for sure. I mean, he is the king of evil.
Meanwhile, much like it happened in the actual Ocarina of Time, the ranch hand would then take over Lon Lon Ranch, which, while it certainly would take a hit to its reputation and would no longer provide horses for the royal family, is still a very lucrative milk producer.
Yes. The milk is so strong that it occasionally has alcohol in it. I am not kidding.
No, yeah. Milk is borderline an alcoholic beverage in the Zelda universe.
I'm very concerned because, like, the stagehand was very like, hey, that's my milk. What are you doing? Like, did they not open the milk to make sure it was milk? Did they just open the crates and go, yep, that looks like milk?
Yeah, that pretty
and then
much.
continue on?
I mean, that's what it seems like.
So dumb.
There's so many unanswered questions here, which we'll find out next time when we finish up this case. But for now, friends, I want to thank each and every one of you for showing up today. We're going to go ahead and raid if you're on the Twitch side of things. So, are we looking for something similar? Are we looking for, like,
Let's do actual Ace Attorney if there's
actual Ace Attorney? All right. Let's do actual Ace Attorney.
That's the only thing that would be similar.
Ace Attorney. Let's see here. You know what? Ace Attorney Investigations Miles Edgeworth. You know what? I think we should find... let me see. Yep. Here we go. Someone is... Let's see. A PNG tuber is actually, playing Ace Attorney right now. So let's go ahead and raid them. We're going to raid January K. So friends, if you haven't already, go hit that follow button. It's absolutely free. Or if you're on the YouTube side of things, subscribe for more content like this. I'm also a .hack YouTuber. I do .hack topics for .hack people. And if you want to hop into our Discord, you'll be able to get notified as to when we go live, when we upload videos and such. It's a good time. You can also chat with the community. We're welcome to have you. If you're on YouTube, you can just hit the link in the description below. It'll send you right there. But for now, friends, behave yourselves while you're over at January K. And all of you fantastic people, stay classy, stay beautiful. But most importantly, do not get drunk off of your own milk supply.
Oh, man.
Oh, man. Have a good night, friends.
Bye.
Good night, lovelies.